Hi.
Come on, Chrissy.
Meet the dog. Let me
Come here,
get the
Chrissy.
dog. Let's, there you go. Joe Pup.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Just, what's your camera?
What's your camera?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I need to ask you something. Dana, Jean DeBellis, will you marry?
Turn off your cell phones!
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream.
Hooray for Hollywood, that's gooey ballyhooly Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan.
You know, all the stuff that we're making was made by some third world country slave people for pennies on the dollar. I'm just saying. You better hasten your pace. Master's gonna beat us. It's been 14 days since she let me out of this cage. I keep making beans. Ah!
So we can make sure we're doing okay on beans.
Are we over halfway done? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Because that was 48.
May have to buy another 10 pounds of beans.
We're not buying another 10 pounds. They sell them in 4-ounce boxes for $1.49.
You know you could eat those things, right?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to, but I know where we could get some, but...
But they're not poisonous, is my point.
Right.
You don't know, in the United States, the first movie that I saw with my parents, it was a Brazilian movie, Lampião, Rei do Cangaço.
The first movie that I remember seeing was about the whole Harlem Globetrotters. All the sports guys and the cheerleaders got to go to see the movie in another town.
My first movie that I remember seeing is Annie.
We're seeing is Wizard of Oz.
You enjoyed that, Ellie?
No, but
First movie I can recall is E.T., the extraterrestrial.
Fantasia. My mom, of course, made sure that we were bathed in the classics, and it was a real amazement to see.
The first movie I remember seeing was Herbie the Love Bug.
Mary Poppins.
The first movie that I remember seeing was Lady and the Tramp. That was my favorite movie, actually.
Alright, Aaron, what's the first movie you remember seeing?
Bambi.
Mine was Debbie Does Dallas. Similar plots, I think.
Yeah, that's nice.
First movie I've ever seen was Staying Alive with John Travolta, and I got dance fever from it.
I remember Grease.
The first movie I remember seeing is Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. It lasted forever.
African Queen.
The first movie I remember seeing in the theater, The Last Emperor, with my dad.
Love at First Bite with George Hamilton. Wheezy from the Jeffersons was in it as a judge, so that got me a laugh.
Double feature, Village Drive-In, Damnation Alley, Soylent Green with my two older brothers in the red Ford station wagon. I was probably like 8.
The Godfather.
Dun 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 dun! Star Wars.
The first movie I remember seeing is Star Wars.
Above the Law. We didn't have television, so that was the first movie I saw ever.
What you doing?
No, I look awful. Come on.
What are you doing? Come on, just explain what you're doing and I'll stop.
I'm making baggies for the centerpieces for our wedding.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How they coming along?
fine.
What's that on the door?
That's the warning sign to stay out of the room in case I'm in here trying on my wedding dress. But my wedding dress isn't here, so it's okay. There doesn't need to be a warning sign.
My favorite movie has got to be The Color Purple because it's so much about survival and achievement and growth, and I really applaud that.
Color Purple, Gone with the Wind, Green Mile. My favorites that I could probably, if I was on a desert island, would definitely have to be Forrest Gump.
My favorite movie overall would have to be Gone with the Wind.
Favorite movie I think would be anything with John Wayne.
Also The Godfather. Scarface.
Ace Ventura.
My favorite movie, I have several. I'd say the most well-rounded is Pulp Fiction. As far as my personal all-time favorite, Mallrats. Just because.
Tommy Boy, Black Sheep, Liar Liar.
So Nathan, what's your favorite movie?
The Castle, Australian movie.
And my favorite movie, I have two, The Graduate and Shawshank Redemption.
My favorite movie, that's tough, but Fried Green Tomatoes I think is my favorite.
3 Coins in the Fountain.
Mine is Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve.
My favorite movie is When Harry Met Sally.
My favorite movie is Titanic.
My favorite movie is The Princess Bride. It's got romance, action, fantasy. It has Andre the Giant.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Favorite movie of all time is gotta be Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars, Episode 3.
I like The 13th Warrior. I like The Sound of Music and all the Jaws movies.
Favorite movie is Jaws.
If I need to choose one, I choose the most stupid, most crazy, most without anything that it is. I don't want anybody to teach me things. Only movies. I want to be entertained. Therefore, the movie that I choose is Tremors.
So what's going on here?
Seating chart.
Yeah. What are these?
Place cards.
What you doing now?
I'm drawing a map of the room.
Oh, it's a nice map.
Thanks.
Tell me a little bit more about this map here.
I'm assigning table spots. So this isn't to scale, but I'm just arranging the tables. It's better be for you and me, because I look awful. Could you good?
I got you.